So, why were you like struck by pedagogy of the oppressed?
Because it was supposed to be about learning about education and at first I thought it was going to be really uninteresting because didn't going to school didn't really feel like something interesting or something worthwhile, and then when I was reading what he would talk about, it didn't seem like the school I went to, or it didn't seem like teachers would talk about things that he would talk about.
Like what?
Like the learning about yourself through education and like bridging the disconnect between like life and how education's supposed to connect to your life, how education's supposed to like open up your mind and make you this person that you want to be. And at school I really feel like they're not really building on my character, or building on my identity, or building on my dreams or anything really. It's just doing the work so I could graduate and get a good job. And it seems like sometimes teachers focus on bridging the disconnect between like low-income students and more more students that are at a really good place. And I feel like they should start connecting, just focus on helping students figure out who they are and what they want to do with their life. And I feel like he talks about that, or I feel like that's what's important to him, and I feel like that's not what's important in the classroom.
You mean the classroom in college?
Any classroom.
Yeah.
What I liked about your classroom wasn't the math material, it was the talks that we had after class, or talks that we had like just as people, or the talks that we're having now.
What about them?
Those are the moments that I feel are valuable, or the moments that I feel like I keep in my head. And then even with teachers throughout my high school year, it was never the actual material or the test. That was just all hoops we kind of had to jump through just so we could have the talks that we had after class about, I don't know, what's going on in my life, what's going on in theirs. Those were the times that I felt like I was actually learning something about myself and about life and about people and about, I don't know. I mean, you could even use that as a tactic to get students' attention, because sometimes if the student doesn't feel any connection at all to school, they kind of blow school off. And I guess if something's attracting them to school, they would give it a chance, or give it more of a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. No, but I've talked to other people, and I always ask them why they go to school, and even my girlfriend would say things like, hopefully it helps me figure out what I want to do in life. And I feel like that has nothing to do with history or math or any of that shit. It's like, you should be talking to a counselor and that
Talking what?
to a counselor or someone about your life and stuff. Like, you're not gonna all of a sudden be working on an algebra equation and realize what you want to do with your life, or realize who you are, or realize who you are as a person in perspective to the whole world, or in perspective to like your small world, or I don't know. It just makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense.
So how have you learned about yourself and your identity and what you want to do and who you want to be?
That's a hard question because I'm still trying